Well, finally, after about 3 months, I finally got some parts in to start work on my 383 stroker that I'm building for my truck. This will be part 2 of the video. I made another part where I showed some preliminary parts that I bought. And so finally I'm in the thick of things. Here I got my short block. It's a 383 short block from Blueprint. BP3834. 4-bolt main. Really looks nice. And I was in the middle of getting ready to dial in my cam, and I realized my dial indicator wasn't working right, so I had to stop and order one. I've already got top dead center identified here. I've got the cam in it. I got the timing set on, and I've got 2 solid lifters in there. This is actually going to be a hydraulic roller cam, but I've got 2 solid lifters in there I'm going to be using for dialing in my cam and doing piston to valve clearance later on. So I've got a lot of parts. I'm just waiting on some things to really get rolling here. Let's take a look how this short block looks. Pretty impressed. It came in a crate, all wrapped up in plastic. I didn't have any rust at all. Got some brass freeze plugs in there. It's painted. Now, I ordered a top end kit. One of the reasons it's taken me so long to get started on this is I ordered a top end kit. It was going to be shipped directly from Edelbrock. The kit that I ordered was 2089, and I waited 3 months for them to ship it. And for some reason or another, it was on back order. Every time I called, I got a different excuse why they didn't have it in stock. I ordered it through Jegs, and it was going to ship directly from them. And so I finally grew tired of that. And coming to find out, the whole kit was in stock at Summit, but I had to buy it a la carte. So I matched everything up, same as kit 2089, and the cylinder heads, cam, intake, and various other parts, I just bought them a la carte. Probably spent more than I needed to, but I think it's really a nice kit. I think it's going to work good for my truck. It's got a cam that's not too wild. I think it's going to give me a lot of low-end torque. So I just want to show some of the parts here. Edelbrock cylinder heads, Vortec aluminum cylinder heads. I want to see the part number, damn it. 60975. It's aluminum Vortec heads, 170cc intake ports. Haven't messed with them too much. I did take them out and look at them. They look pretty nice. It's got push rod guide plates, screw-in studs. The ports are fairly small at only 170cc, but I should have good mixture velocity and good low-end torque for my truck. These do have 195, 155 valves in them, so it's a small valve head. They look pretty good. I think they're going to perform well. And an intake manifold I've been wanting to try ever since they came out. The Edelbrock Performer EPS. I wanted to try one of these. I thought it'd really run good, so I've got one of those. And like I said, it's part of the kit that originally I was going to buy. I had to buy each piece separate. And take a look at the ports. Pretty small ports. It's got the Vortec flange on it. It's a pretty nice looking piece. I'm looking forward to putting that thing on. I'll take a look on the carb flange. A little Made in USA sticker up front there. The cam is a Edelbrock 2209. I've already put that in the engine. But it is for a factory roller block, which is what I have. And I've already put that in. And a matching timing set, Performer Link 7801. That's specifically for the roller block. Here's some of the other parts I got. Got ARP bolts. There's the other cylinder head there. You're going to need a external balance harmonic balancer, PP400. That comes from Blueprint. I went ahead and used what they recommended. By the way, it comes with a bolt. I'm using the bolt right now, but it comes with the bolt to put the harmonic balancer on. You can see the counterbalance there. It's pretty decent looking. It's got markings on it for your timing. Thought it was a pretty good looking piece there. Got the Edelbrock roller lifters. They're made by ARP, but I got their head bolts from Summit Racing. These things seem like a pretty good bargain. It had a great rating on it. SUMG 6905. It's roller rockers for 3/8 stud, 1.5 rocker ratio. Let's open this box and take a look at them. I think they look pretty good. Other people have been using them, said they really work well. They look like they're fairly high quality. It's got the roller trunnion and also the roller tip. So I thought it looked pretty nice. It comes with the poly locks. So I think they're going to be pretty good. Some more ARP studs. The Edelbrock intake manifold bolts, 8516. Got the push rod set, Edelbrock 9653. Push rods for the roller engine are a little bit smaller. I do have a push rod checker. I'm going to check and make sure that the push rod length is right, because this engine is zero decked. It has 12 cc dished pistons, zero decked. Machining really looks nice on it. I put a brand new automatic transmission flex plate on. This engine takes the basic 350 counterbalanced flex plate for the one-piece rear main seal. Also from Edelbrock, I bought the installation kit. I'm using that just to hold my lifters in place here while I dial in my cam. Okay, as far as the oil pan, I didn't plan for this video all that well. Sorry for all the walking around and everything. One piece Velcro pan gasket, also for the one piece rear main seal, and from Moroso a 6-quart pan. Looks pretty nice. It's a Summit part number for a kit, because I got also the oil pump with it. And if you need to know or want to know that part number, give me a link or give me a message below, and I'll tell you the part number. The Moroso pan is 20182, and there is a Summit part number for it, and then there's the Summit part number for the oil pump, and there's a Summit part number for the pan and the pump combination. Alright, let's take a quick look at that. Take a look at that pump. I really wasn't prepared to do this video. Usually I have everything laid out so you can see it and I'm not screwing around opening boxes and everything. I'm not going to bother to take it out of the bag, but it comes with a high pressure pump, standard volume, and it has the pickup welded into it. And also comes with a heavy duty drive shaft setup, which is pretty good. It's similar to what I used in my Corvette. You've probably seen my Corvette build in my other videos. I bought a combo from Summit. Also came with the Moroso pan and pump with the pickup welded on. Okay, so what else can I show? Over here I got the gasket set from Metalbrock, which is really Felpro. The head gaskets, intake gaskets, header gaskets, which I'm not going to be using. I ordered some Earl's header gaskets, which I think are going to be a lot better. I have trouble with header gaskets right in this area here. That's very thin, and I tend to get that blown out sometimes. I'm hoping maybe I'm not going to have that problem with this engine. It being a Vortec flange, it's got a little more meat around the ports, and the ports are not that big. So I'll probably do another video showing that nice head gasket I bought. I think they're going to do well. Other people rated them really good. That installation kit, by the way, for the roller lifters and cam is $97,386. It comes with this plate, the hold down spider, the bolts, and also the parts to keep your lifters aligned. And so that's the other parts that I bought before. I went over that. The air cleaner, the nice 383 stroker valve covers I got, plug wires, and crankcase vent. So I'm going to sweep around one more time and show the short block, and then I'll probably end this video, and then once I get a little further along with my build, I'll make another video showing it. Let's go slow with the camera so you can get a good look at it. Blueprint Engines has really a good rating. There's only one rating on Summit for this particular block, and the guy said it was good. And I was pretty impressed with it. All the machining really looks nice on it. On the crank I see BPE, so apparently they make their own cranks. Now this engine is 40 over also. For some reason they do their 383s 40 over. It's a factory production block. Made in Mexico, of course. They stamp a serial number on it. If you can see it or not. I'm thinking it looks pretty nice. Okay, I guess that's going to be it for this video. I'm waiting on my new dial indicator so I can dial in my cam and check the timing on it. And then once that's done, I'll probably put the oil pan on it and the front cover. Oh, that's the other thing I should show. This engine has the dowel pins, alright, for the cover. But originally I bought a plastic, which I hate plastic, but I've had pretty good luck with them on other Vortex. I've used them. The factory Vortec plastic timing cover comes with the bolts, and the seal is already on it. But it is plastic, which to me is kind of sucky. So, but I was going to use this. A couple things I don't like about it. There's two bolts up here that they don't use. There's two bolt holes in the block that you'd be using if you had the old metal pan. But right in this area here on both sides, there's no bolts on these plastic ones. And also, instead of using those dowel pins that I showed you, these have just two plastic dowels sticking out of the cover. So what I found, I was going to try to use this cover. I was going to pull those dowels out, but I don't have a dowel pin remover, and I tried to put a drill collet on it and try to extract them, but I couldn't get them out. So I discovered that Holley makes a nice aluminum one that looks just like the factory one. They come in various colors. I got a black one, and it utilizes all the holes. Just like the old metal ones do, and it uses the dowel pins, which I thought was kind of cool. The cover actually comes with dowel pins, so like if you were using it on a Vortec and the engine didn't have the dowels in it, you could install it and then use that cover instead. So instead of $35 for the plastic, it was $55 for the aluminum, but I've got a considerable investment here, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the aluminum. I think it'll look a lot nicer, and it should be able to clear the chain. The other thing I wanted to show too is this engine does have the coolant bypass drilled. The manifold comes for a Vortec engine that sometimes those holes are not drilled. It actually has a bypass hose like the Vortex had in the factory. See a hole up front here that goes into the water jacket. You can bring that down to the top of your water pump for your bypass. So it looks like on this engine I'm not going to be needing that hose. I had a Chevy Tahoe that you might have seen some work I was doing on one of my other videos, and it had the bypass hose there, which means that the bypass hole that all the other small blocks have are not drilled. That leads out here to the deck surface and goes into the head and bypasses your coolant when your thermostat's closed. Okay, well, I think that's going to be it for this video, and then as I move along with my project, I will make another video and show you what I'm doing. So thanks for watching.